Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Waltonville High School, where it is postseason time. That's right, it's the boys' Class 1A regional tournament, and this is an opening round game tonight between the host Waltonville Spartans and the Lebanon Greyhounds. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with Ron Stannard, my broadcast partner, longtime basketball official. And interesting that they play these first round games at the higher seed, Ron, so it allows us to be able to be here tonight, but it allows the Waltonville fans, for example, to have one more home game and come out and cheer on their hometown Spartans before they go on the road the rest of the way in postseason.
Yeah, this is the number 1 seed against the number 16 seed, just like the NCAA tournament.
Right. That's exactly what it is, yeah. And you don't see the 16 beat the 1 very often, but it has happened.
It has happened.
It has happened, recently, and you've seen some 15s beat some 2s.
Yeah.
But tonight you got the Waltonville Spartans with a record of 25-4. Coming in ready to take care of business here in the postseason, facing the Lebanon Greyhounds, who are 4-23. It's no secret that the Greyhounds basketball program has been down for a while. They have new coaching staff this year in Indy Bennett and Michael Blakemore, who have taken over the program. And,
just one senior, though, Randy, on this roster.
Just one senior, that's right, just one senior.
So in the program, they've got an enrollment of 128, so they're similar in size to Waltonville.
Mm-hmm. And I do understand they've got some pretty good athletes, pretty good players down at the junior high level, and that's kind of where it all starts.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
If you're going to turn a program around and build a program, you got to start at that junior high level and get that going, and then have that transition into the high school level. So. And
I don't know if there's any feeder schools over there at Lebanon or not.
There is not. I asked them about that, and all they have is just that junior high there at Lebanon. That's it. Again, the Waltonville Spartans are ranked number 3 in the state in Class 1A basketball on the latest Nesto Hoop poll that came out today, the final rankings before we tip it up tonight. But you know what? We mentioned they're 25-4, but in reality, they're 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0.
Because that's where everybody's at tonight. It's a new season. Doesn't matter what you've done up until now. The rankings are nice. It's fun to look at. It kind of gives you a gauge or an idea of what could happen and who the favorite teams are. But when it really comes down to it, you got to come out here and play basketball and take care of business.
Yeah, this is a busy week of basketball. There's basketball going on all over this state starting tonight.
That's right. The officials are assigned by the IHSA, and why don't you talk about the officials now?
Yeah, Randy, we're familiar with this crew. We've seen them on quite a few games we've done this year. A veteran crew. All 3 of these guys have worked the state tournament. They are Dana Pearson from Cobden, Illinois. Mike Dammerman, also from Cobden, Illinois. Maybe Mike might be from Anna, I'm not sure, but Cobden's a suburb of Anna, so get that right. And Larry Barnett from Carbondale.
Yeah, all right. Great to see those guys again. We have run into them quite a bit along the way.
Yeah.
The winner of this game will advance on to the next round, and all the games will be part of the Marissa Regional. That's where these teams will feed into, the Marissa Regional. So if you win tonight, you advance to Marissa.
Yeah, play there what, Wednesday night?
Wednesday night. If you lose, your season's over.
Yeah.
It's sudden death from here on out.
Yeah.
Sudden death.
Just keep moving to the right.
Keep moving to the right is what you want to do. If you are successful in winning the Marissa Regional, then you move on to the Cobden Sectional in 1A. And again, you can see that bracket on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net. We posted all those brackets last night, so if you want to look at the 1A brackets, you can do that and see exactly who stands in line to face the Spartans if they're able to take care of business tonight here against Lebanon.
There'll be 4 teams down there, Randy, and 3 of them could be in the top 7 in the state.
Right.
For that 1A sectional at Cobden.
That's exactly right. But in the regional at Marissa, they're going to go up against either New Athens or Steelville more than likely. And those are 2 teams that are in the same conference as these Greyhounds of Lebanon, because they're in the Kaskaskia division of the Cahokia Conference. And the Greyhounds were 1-9 in that conference this year. And again, as I said, 4-23 overall. You see the captains and coaches and officials meeting here at midcourt.
We do have a Jefferson County connection.
We do.
With Lebanon Greyhounds.
Yeah. The assistant coach of the Greyhounds is Michael Blakemore. He's a graduate of Mount Vernon. He actually went to high school there with one of my daughters. Graduated at the same time, and a lot of you know Michael. He was in Centralia for a while, too.
He was. Now, there was another Blakemore just graduated recently from Centralia. Is that right?
That would have been.
Really good football player?
That would have been his son.
His son, okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. And he went to O'Fallon, too, for a while, and now is at Lebanon. So, He's wearing the cowboy hat out there tonight.
Yeah. Well, Michaels, he's living in O'Fallon, what he told me.
Yeah. And
it's only about five minutes from Lebanon.
Not very far from Lebanon, for sure. Yeah, right. We are going to step aside for just a moment, let you hear from a few of our sponsors, and then we'll be back to bring you the starting lineups and the play-by-play. A new sponsor tonight on the regional tournament, and going to be with us here this week on our broadcast, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon.
Hi, I'm Eric Black, pharmacist and owner at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. We offer compounded weight loss medications such as semaglutide and tirzepatide. My team and I will answer all your questions about these products and have helped hundreds of patients work toward their weight loss goals. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide in several different vial size options. We also offer next day shipping anywhere in Illinois and Missouri.
Learn more by stopping by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon at 2339 Broadway or call 242-8776. At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Welcome back to Waltonville High School, where the Spartans, the number one seed in this regional, which is called the Marissa 1A Regional, set to take on the number 16 seed Lebanon Greyhounds. Ron, this is going to be our final broadcast to do of the Waltonville Spartans with video this year.
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah,
Because,
I didn't count them. We've done a bunch of them.
We've done a bunch of them. I don't know exactly how many. We have to go back and count, but this will be the end of the line for video on Waltonville. We will not be able to do any more games with video of Waltonville.
I think they won 25 games last year, didn't they? And they're sitting at 25 right now.
25-4. As the regional moves on tonight to Marissa, we are not allowed to do games with video at Marissa because they have the NFHS robot camera, and the NFHS has that agreement with the IHSA. So on Wednesday night, we'll actually be going down to the Christopher 1A tournament to do a semifinal game. We're still not certain exactly who those teams will be, but we're pretty certain that we'll probably be looking at perhaps Woodlawn against Christopher. And the folks of Oakville have also stepped up, and they want us to do their game. So if they win tonight in their play-in game, we'll be doing the Oakville game in semifinal on Wednesday night at Christopher as well. Those games will be with video on Wednesday night at Christopher.
And we anticipate that their opponent being the winner of between Cesar-Valere and NCOE, is that correct?
That's correct. Those teams are playing tonight, I believe. Yeah, that is correct. Well, Friday night, we already know where we're going to be Friday night. And again, we can only go and do video in regionals and gymnasiums where they don't have NFHS. So we've worked it out with the IHSA to be able to be granted permission to be down at Chester for the 2A regional championship, which we anticipate to be between number 1 Pinckneyville and number 2 Belleville-Altoff. Those two teams just flipped in the rankings today. The last rankings that came out by Nesto Hoops, Altoff had been 1, Pinckneyville had been 2, but because Altoff got upset over the weekend, they dropped to 2, and Pinckneyville moved up to 1. So
and Pinckneyville had what, a 1-point victory? Did they beat? They beat Benton.
They beat Benton over the weekend, right?
Yeah, I know it was close. I don't remember.
That's where we're going to be at Friday night, the championship of that 2A regional, and we look forward to that between probably Pinckneyville and Belleville-Altoff. If the Spartans are successful in running through the regional there at Marissa and moving on to the sectional at Cobden, where they more than likely would face Meridian in that first semifinal game at Cobden, Ron and I will probably be there, but we'll only be able to do the game with audio and then scoreboard on the screen. So you've seen us do games like that before where we've been forced to do it that way because of the NFHS, and that'll be our limitations, but hey, it'll be better than nothing, right? So we'll be down there at Cobden more than likely for an audio-only broadcast, unless some upsets happen along the way and we end up going someplace else. It just depends. But that's kind of the plan right now. We'll also be looking at seeing what the Weber Trojans end up doing. They're going the opposite direction. They would be going all the way over to Red Hill at Bridgeport if they win their own regional, which will be starting tonight out at Blueford.
Yeah, I think they're a favorite to win that, but they'll have to get past, I believe,
Edwards County.
Edwards County, and they've split 2 games this year. So
right, they did. This is an early game, a 6 o'clock start time, so the gym is still just now filling up because a lot of people are getting off work and not able to get here as early as they would normally. Just one game tonight because there's no JV contest, certainly. It is regional time. You win or you go home. So we're going to have the playing of our national anthem here in a moment as we honor America, so we'll follow along with a public address announcer to do just that. Honoring America with our national anthem here tonight at Waltonville High School prior to tonight's opening round game of the boys Class 1A Regional. Again, this is part of the Marissa Regional. It's just they're playing the first round games at the home of the higher seed, which is why this game's being played in Waltonville tonight. And that's why we're permitted to do tonight's game, because it's in Waltonville and not in Marissa. Let's meet the Lebanon Greyhounds. Again, they have an overall record of 4-23. And number 12 is Kyle Nowd. He's a sophomore. They do not have the heights listed in the program, so I don't have those. Number 24 is Devon Ware. He's a junior. Number 34 is Nicholas Berger, and he's got a different number on. He's wearing 30. He's not wearing 34.
He's wearing number 30.
He did the switcheroo on us. He's 30 instead of 34. I'm glad we caught that. Number 23 is Deion Washington, and rounding out the starting five, number 32 is Blake Getter. He's a junior. So again, they go with Ware, Nowd, Washington, Getter, and Berger. Only one senior on the team, and he's in the lineup, and that's number 30, Nicholas Berger. See the Lebanon cheerleaders here doing their opening cheer. They brought quite a few of them tonight.
Yeah, I think one scorekeeper telling the other one about that number change.
Yeah. Again, the coaches for Lebanon, Andy Bennett and Michael Blakemore. Now for the Waltonville Spartans, with a record of 25-4, ranked third in the state in Class 1A basketball in the final Nesto Hoops rankings that came out today. Number 2 is Kyle Cooper, and of course he's a junior. And number 1 is sophomore Witten Dever. Number 24, Riley Stewart. Stewart is a junior. Number 14 is Jagger Mayville. He's a 6'5 sophomore, and rounding out the starting five, Gage Peterson, 6'5 junior, number 23. So again, it's Dever, Cooper, Stewart, Mayville, and Peterson for Coach Anthony Lowry and the Waltonville Spartans, who are the 1 seed in this Marissa Regional and will obviously be heavy favorites tonight. You see the Waltonville cheerleaders doing their opening cheer. Last opportunity for the fans to see the Spartans play at home this year. Everything else will be on the road from here on out in postseason play.
Lebanon got some purple on, don't they?
They got some purple. Kind of reminds me of those Centralia Tigers we did the other night
I was thinking about that.
At the Class L tournament.
And then at the high school level, the Harrisburg Bulldogs.
You got that right too, yeah.
They are the Greyhounds.
They are the Greyhounds. I can't think of any other team that is the Greyhounds.
Lebanon Greyhounds.
You know, and if they were to pair up and play with the Red Hill Salukis, that would be interesting.
That would
to
be
have the
cool.
Greyhounds and the Salukis.
Yeah.
That'd be a doggone battle, wouldn't it? All right, it's going to be Nicholas Berger jumping in the center circle here against Gage Peterson. The 1A boys regional tournament is underway, and there is Witten Dever grabbing it and sticking it in the hole.
That didn't take long.
Not long at all.
5 seconds in.
Dever with the bucket, and the Spartans lead. Here come the Greyhounds. It's Devon Ware with the basketball. Ball comes out to the top. Now back down to the corner. It's picked off. The steal ahead to Mayville. Now to Peterson. He leans inside and scores. Gage Peterson. And the Spartans are up 4-zip. Just underway here in this opening round match. Down the lane. There's a shot off the glass. No good. By Deion Washington. Again, the Spartans with a rebound. Pass out to Cooper. Cooper gets it down to Mayville, and he scores and draws the foul.
Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, and my scoreboard is doing some weird things.
Fouls on Berger.
I put the score up there, and then it disappeared. So hopefully that won't be a reoccurring problem here. Missed the free throw. There's the rebound for Lebanon. Back the other way they come with Devon Ware. Ware gets it out here to Deion Washington, and that's going to be a foul on the Spartans.
Yeah, hand check. And Cooper.
Lebanon is part of the Cahokia Conference. Mentioned earlier, they're on the Kaskaskia side of that conference. There's 3 different divisions in that Cahokia Conference. So they're in the same division as New Athens and Steelville. That's another steal by the Spartans. As Cooper gets ahead to Dever. And the ball's out of bounds, and it's going to be Lebanon basketball. I see Paul over there tonight from the Morning Sentinel. Other than that, we're the only media that's here covering the game tonight. Just the newspaper and us. But we're glad you're with us here on AreaSports.net. There's a lot of regionals going on around the area tonight. It's
Waltonville
opening night.
Man-to-man.
They are. Long 3 out front. That won't go. There's an offensive rebound, and they're going to wave that off. The shot was put up and in by Washington, but they wave it off. It's a foul before the shot.
On Jagger Mayville.
Yeah, my score keeps disappearing. I put 6 up there, and then it just disappears. I don't know what's going on. It's very weird. We may have to take it off the screen. I apologize for that. Here's Mayville with it. Lost the handle, and it's stolen away. Kyle Nowd has it in the front court.
Walk. Yep.
The turnover gives it back to the Spartans with 6:18 to play here in the first quarter. Kyle Cooper with the basketball. Pass comes out to Witten Dever. Back to Cooper for 3. No. Dever gets the rebound.
Blocked.
That one's blocked. Back out to Cooper. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson got a haircut. Over it comes to Mayville. Mayville will stop and pop off the dribble. That's too hard. Ball's loose, picked up by Cooper.
Another offensive rebound.
Yeah, they're getting a bunch of them, aren't they? A lot of opportunities here. Mayville has it on the right side. Comes back out around the corner to Dever as Lebanon's in a 2-3 zone. Right side it goes to Jagger Mayville again, over to Dever. He's wide open for 3, and that's short.
Way short.
And the rebound's grabbed out of there by Dion Washington for Lebanon. They get it ahead, up to Nowd, and that's going to be a foul underneath. And that score disappeared again.
Yep, I think that's a charging foul on Kyle Nowd, I believe.
Yeah, he got called for the offensive foul, so the ball will go back over to Waltonville with 5:24 to go here in the opening quarter. We got some gremlins in our electronics tonight. This is weird. Here's Cooper in the lane. Little short jumper's good. That makes it 8-0.
You know, that shot right there is a lot tougher than what it looks like.
Yeah, if you try, if you try to go out and shoot that yourself,
Yeah,
you're right.
it's
It
tough.
is tough.
I mean, it looks like an easy 2-foot shot.
Yeah.
That is a tough shot.
Yeah. Here's the Greyhounds with it out front. Nowd gets it up for a 3-pointer. And he hit it. Nowd with a 3-pointer. Waltonville leads at 8-3. I might just have to take that scoreboard off the screen. I apologize for that. We got some gremlins in there tonight. That shot is short by Cooper. Back up by Riley Stewart for the Dukes. 10-3 Waltonville.
All 5 starters with 1 field goal.
That's nice, isn't it? Down the lane, there's a shot missed, no good.
How about that?
By Devon Ware. That's a really nice stat.
How many games start out with 10 points and
all 5 starters,
all 5 starters with
get
a 2-point
bucket.
field goal?
I like it.
I think that's on Mayville. It's his second foul already.
Stops the clock with 4:23 to go here in opening quarter, and at the line for the Greyhounds will be Devon Ware. He's a junior on the team. Isaiah Lamke will check into the ball game for Waltonville, replacing Mayville.
Yeah, Mayville's got those 2 personal fouls.
And my score just disappeared again. That is the weirdest thing.
Got the second one.
So that makes it 10-4. Waltonville with the lead and the basketball. Inside Peterson in the paint. Turns, puts up the 15-footer, got it.
Boom.
Pretty looking shot by Gage. 12-4 Spartans. There's a steal by Cooper, but then it was dribbled out of bounds, so it'll be Greyhounds ball.
Cooper taking a run at that shoe award tonight.
He is prepared, isn't he?
Yeah.
He knew we were coming, so he put on those nifty colored shoes tonight. Getter down the lane by Washington, no. Rebound Peterson to Lampke. Tries to feed it back to Cooper. It's knocked out of bounds. All right, well, we apologize. We're going to have to take that scoreboard off the screen, folks. It's just, it's got gremlins in it. It won't keep the score. Turnaround by Peterson is no good. Every time we go to this other end of the gym, though, you will see the scoreboard, and you see it right now. It's 12-4 Spartans. Inside Greyhounds, shot from the elbow, too strong on the back iron. And rebound Lampke this time. Lampke gets it up to Cooper. Cooper down the paint, 14-footer, no, and that's going to be a foul. And Cooper will go to the line. 3:24 to go here, opening quarter.
I think that's on Berger. That will be his second foul.
Spartans lead it by 8. Kyle Cooper drains it 13-4, a 9-point Spartan lead. And in the ball game for the Greyhounds, number 33 is Amari Ellis, or Els. He's a junior. Another one for Cooper is good. 14-4, Spartans lead it by 10. Lebanon brings it up across the timeline to Ware. Again, Waltonville stays in the man-to-man. Pretty sticky out there as Riley Stewart is on Ware. Goes to the left side now to Washington, to Dowd, or Nowd, I should say. Nowd is guarded by Dever, gets rid of it. Over on the left wing, they feed it inside, and it's blocked by Peterson. And then in the hands of Cooper, who takes it down, and it rims out. Rebound Greyhounds. They'll run to the other end as Washington has to go out of bounds, but it's last touch by the Spartans.
I don't know that we've seen the Spartans play that much man-to-man.
We have at times, but it's pretty intense tonight. They're definitely bringing it. 2:47 to go here, opening quarter. 10-point lead. Here's a shot from the wing. It misses everything. Peterson's got the rebound. Throws it ahead to Dever. Dever back to Peterson in the corner. He's open from the baseline. Shoots it short. Rebound Dever. Back out to Peterson. Now to Lampke. Gage to Witten Dever for three. No. Tip back up by Cooper. No. Gets it again and scores on the putback. Second effort there by Kyle Cooper. Makes it 16-4.
6 points for Kyle Cooper already.
Ball is loose. Picked back up and stuck in the hole there. That was Caden Wheeler who's come into the game. Makes it 16-6. 10-point Waltonville lead. Cooper's got it out front. Minute 58 to go here in the first quarter play. Down to Dever. Back to Lampke.
Nice pass.
Backdoor Riley Stewart. No good. There's Peterson with a stick back. Notice how Gage kept that ball high as he went back up with it so as not to get the ball stripped. Nice fundamental play as the Spartans lead at 18-6, as you see in the scoreboard, the upper left-hand corner. Here's Nowd with it. Ooh, almost a steal.
We might have got to see a dunk if we'd have got that steal.
Could have. In the corner they work it now to Amari Els down on the baseline. It goes to Washington. Nothing there. Here comes Cooper.
Nice pass.
Dever with a layup. Good transition bucket that time. Timeout Lebanon. Timeout with 1:07 left. Here in the first quarter play, it's all Waltonville. Spartans lead it by a score of 20-6. And we'll be back with more action here from Waltonville High School in 30 seconds.
King's RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard.
We got wholesale substitutions in here
Yeah,
for
we do.
Waltonville.
We do, and we'll try to identify all these guys for you.
No starters out there.
Lampke does stay out there, though, one of the seniors, and Carter Stewart will join him out there, along with Aiden Wilson. And let's see, also Weston Rose is out there, number 22. And Brendan Klingler also out there for the Spartans. You know, the last thing that you want to do in the first round of the regional against an opponent that you clearly overmatch is Carter Stewart gets a steal, goes down and scores. Carter Stewart, 22-6. What I started to say is the last thing you want to do is get one of your starters injured on kind of a freak play, And so I think the starters will see very limited action tonight, so as not to get a weird injury that would cost them in the second round. And it gives these guys a chance to play, too, because you may need them down the road here in the regional. Absolutely. Here's Lampke taking it inside. He draws contact, and makes the bucket. Isaiah Lampke muscled it up, took the hit, and still finished the job.
That's on Blake Getter, the foul. Randy, that JV team had a heck of a year.
Well, they did.
Waltonville.
They did. That's it's a lot of what you're looking at right now is a lot of the JV guys plus Lampke, and Lampke missed the free throw. 22-6. Spartans by 16. We're down to 12 seconds left in the quarter. Greyhounds have it as Ware gets it down over in the side to Washington, and it's taken away. Washington tries to get it back, and it rolls off, but there is a foul.
2 free throws.
Yep, there is a foul, so he will shoot free throws with no time on the clock.
Yeah.
As a foul was called
Carter
on
Stewart.
Carter Stewart, sophomore.
Yeah.
So at the line will be Deion Washington. He's a pretty talented sophomore for the Greyhounds. I like him.
Yeah, he's going to get 2 free throws here.
He might be somebody they definitely can, build around for next year. Again, the first-year coaches here at Lebanon this year, Bennett and Blakemore. And
got them both.
Got them both. So after one quarter play, it is Waltonville 24 and Lebanon 8. And we'll be back with more from Waltonville High School. It's the boys Class 1A Regional on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
We'll see how.
All right, we are back here at the boys 1A Regional. And Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter play?
Well, it's about what I expected. What I like about Waltonville Spartans, and we mentioned this during the first quarter, they come out and the first 10 points was 5 2-point baskets, one apiece from every starter.
5 different players, all 5 starters.
That's a pretty good omen right there.
That's a good way to start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually their starters are back in there to start the second quarter. And but no three-pointers made yet by Waltonville.
No, they've taken a few, but they have not dropped. Getter will get the ball into Nowd, and Nowd has it for the Greyhounds. And here's a drive by Washington. That's taken away as Cooper gets it ahead to Dever. Dever up the court, lost the handle, goes out of bounds, but it's last touched by the Greyhounds as that was knocked out by Kyle Nowd. Nope, officials are getting together and changing the call, I think. Yeah. Okay, nope. It is going to stay Waltonville basketball. Cooper will inbound it underneath the basket. Again, we had to take our scoreboard off the screen. It was had some gremlins in it. It wouldn't keep the score. I could put the score in and you could see it, but then it would just dissolve after a minute or so. Here's Cooper for 3. That's way high. Peterson with the rebound, back up and in. 26-8. Spartans lead it by 18. We're in the second quarter, 7:32 to play. Now you see a scoreboard up in the upper left-hand corner here in the gym. Here's a long 3 out front. That's No good by Devon Ware. And back out it comes to Nowd. Nowd tries to feed it down low. Devers got the steal. Spartans back the other way. Dever all the way down and scores. He just kept going and nobody stopped him.
He has really improved since the first part of the year.
He sure has, hasn't he? He's bulked up some too. He's been making good use of that weight room, you can tell.
Yeah.
Here's Peterson to Dever. Dever saves it. Back to Jagger Mayville, who scores. Good presence of mind that time by Dever. And timeout on the court. 30-8. Waltonville in control. Again, I think you're going to see limited playing time for these starters tonight. But we'll see how that rolls here. And we'll time out as well, and we'll be right back.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
As we mentioned, lots of boys regionals beginning tonight. We'll have all the scores posted for you later on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net. And while you're watching the game with us tonight, open up a browser or open up Facebook on your phone, whatever, and go to AreaSports.net on our Facebook page. You can send us a message if you want to. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. But beyond that, make sure you're liking or following our Facebook page, because that way you'll have all that good sports content show up in your feed, in your news feed on Facebook. We add lots of new content to it every day, including the latest rankings that came out today. All the brackets and pairings for the regionals are on there, as well as some real interesting stories, as a shot from the corner is no good by Nicholas Berger, and here come the Spartans. Cooper's got it. All the way down, stops and pops it. About a 6-footer. Made that one. 32-8. Spartans in command here. We're in the second quarter, 6:18 to play in the half.
Kyle Cooper now in double figures with 10.
Here's Kyle Nowd with it out front. Works it over to Washington. A lot of wrestling success by a lot of the area wrestlers, including two wrestlers from Vandalia who were state champs. You can read that story about the success of the Vandalia wrestlers there on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net on Facebook. Here's a feed inside to Stewart. That's blocked. Good play by the Greyhounds as they come out of there with it. As Getter gets it ahead to Nowd. Now here's a shot from about 15 feet away by Devon Ware. Ware makes it a 32-10 game as the Greyhounds are in double figures here. 5:38 to play here in the half. Jagger Mayville out to Cooper. Over to Dever. Dever down to Peterson. Peterson turns, shoots. No. And rebounds grabbed out of there by Ware. Ware takes it the other way for the Greyhounds. They'll hand it off out to Washington. Washington out to the top to Berger, back out to Nowd. And knocked out of bounds as Riley Stewart got a hand on it. He was ready to get the steal and take it to the house, wasn't he? Sam Story is watching tonight. He says he's actually watching the Spartans for the first time because he's down in Tennessee, so he hadn't had a chance to see Waltonville play. Okay, good to have you on, Sam. And that's going to be a foul. I can tell you they got a lot of talent, a lot of weapons.
That was on Winton Dever, his first.
Spartans hoping to go really deep in the postseason this year. They are the favorite to win this Marissa Regional, but again, just because you're the favorite doesn't mean you're going to win. You still got to go out there and take care of business. As like I said, they'll have New Athens or Steelville, one of those teams waiting in the wings to play them.
Some people might say about this Waltonville team, well, you know, if they don't win it this year, they got a chance next year, and that's true. But you never know what's going to happen.
No.
And they want to win it. They want to win now.
No, you can have injuries. You can have all kinds of things happen. So no, you want to get it while you can.
Fouls on Gage Peterson, his first.
32-11 as the free throw is made there by Dion Washington. 4:57 to go in the first half. You know, the Spartans had 4 losses here late in the year, but And some people, might say, oh, man, what's going on? They lost 4 games. Well, you got to, again, look at the competition that they played.
Quality opponents.
Quality opponents, and those games helped them a lot. That's why you play those quality opponents, is to get you ready for what we're seeing right now, postseason regional play. Here's Jagger Mayville. He lost the handle, and who touched it last? They say it's Greyhound ball. Played Centralia a really good game at the Pinckneyville shootout. Took that one down to the wire. Beat a good Riverton team up at the Riverton shootout on their floor. A hostile environment. That was a big win.
That's a 2A team.
Yep. Here's Cooper for 3, and he buries it.
There's the first Waltonville Spartan three-pointer of the game.
35-12. Kyle Cooper hits the trifecta. And in the front court is Dion Ware. Now to Dowd. Here's the cutter. It's Washington, and it's taken away. The steal, and down to Stewart, who gives it back to Cooper, who scores. Nice interior passing there by the Spartans. Long pass on the other end, and that shot is missed by Berger. Spartans have it the other way. Peterson over to Mayville. Back to Peterson in the corner to Dever. He'll put up the 3 ball, right corner pocket. Nope. And Lebanon has the rebound. And there's another steal by Cooper right in front of us. Cooper was throwing it up for the alley-oop for Mayville, but they weren't on the same wavelength there.
Misconnection, didn't they?
Wholesale changes again for Waltonville. The line changes back as Klingler is in there. Carter Stewart's in there. Weston Rose, Aiden Wilson, Isaiah Lemke. 3:30 to play in the first half. Yeah, these guys have come off the bench. You never know what kind of important role they may play here down the stretch in postseason, so you want to have them game ready as well, for sure. Get them their work in tonight so that if you need them on Wednesday, they're there, they're ready. Shot is short by Rose, back up and in on the stick back there by Aiden Wilson. Long three-pointer on the right side won't go. Rebound by Klingler. He gets it up ahead to Carter Stewart. Over to Lamke. Lamke back out to the top. They'll swing it around. Around the perimeter. Back out it comes to Carter Stewart. Carter's the younger brother of Riley Stewart that we saw in the starting lineup tonight. Lamke again. Down on the baseline this time to Wilson. Back out to Lamke for 3. Off the back iron. Rebound Wilson. Back to Lamke. Muscles it in. Oh, left it short. And grabbed by Klingler. Back up and in.
Aiden Wilson.
And Wilson with the stick back that time as the Spartans stayed with it on the offensive glass. On the other end, Greyhounds go up for a shot, and we got a whistle and a foul on Waltonville. 2:03 to play here in the first half. It's 41-12 Waltonville. Again, this is number 1 seed against the number 16 seed of this regional part of the regional complex. Subsectional, I guess you'd call it. Marissa Regional. Free throw is no good there by Nicholas Berger. He'll have another one. And the winner of this Marissa Regional will play the winner of the Crab Orchard Regional, which we anticipate will probably be Meridian. And that sectional will take place at Cobden. Here's Lamke in the paint, puts it up, and draws a foul. And Isaiah will go to the line for Waltonville. Again, you can see the full bracket on our Facebook page there, AreaSports.net.
Fouls on Amari Ells. It's his first.
Lamke at the line, and he got it. 42-13, Waltonville. In the ball game for the Lebanon Greyhounds is Caden Wheeler, number 42. He's a sophomore who played some there in the first quarter. Again, only one senior on this whole roster for the Greyhounds. as Lamke's second free throw rolls off. There's a rebound. Attempted stick back there by Wilson. Now back out to Klingler. Out it comes to Rose for three. No. Rebound again. Up by Wilson. No. Well, the Spartans are battling in there on the boards. And this time, timeout is called by Coach Anthony Lowry. Coach Lowry recently got his 100th career win. And that's exciting for him. Of course, last year they had, what'd you say, 25 wins? Got
20, I think they finished 25 and 7.
Yeah, got 25 this year, so there's half of them right there. There's 50. So
in the last 2 years.
That'll pad it in a hurry when that happens, won't it? All right, another timeout. We'll be right back.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate.
All right, we are back live as the Spartans will have it underneath their own basket. Carter Stewart will trigger it in out here to Isaiah Lamke. Back to Stewart, open for three. And a foul on the rebound. It's going to go the other way. That's a push-off on the Spartans. Ron, when you were officiating, and of course you did it for over 30 years, was it always exciting for you to see where the IHSA was going to send you? Because you never really did know, did you?
Yeah, no, you didn't. That was exciting for an official, and that's what you work for all year long, and you wait on that with great anticipation.
Yeah. So did they notify you by email? They send it to you in the snail mail and open an envelope or what?
Well, you know, I'm dating myself here, but
sure.
The first one I got came in snail mail.
Right, you just open an envelope like Christmas. Huh?
The last one I got was email.
So you open up the envelope and you go, all right, I'm going to Dongola. Or wherever it is you're going. Yeah. Spartans work hard to get it across the line.
Nice pass right there.
Feed it inside to Aiden Wilson. Nope, out of bounds. But, yeah, so early on you actually opened up an envelope to know where you were going, huh?
Yeah, you did. What's really fun, though, as you go on and you progress is they don't stop coming after the regional, and then you get another one, for a sectional, and then you get one that's for a super sectional.
Right, yeah, that's cool.
Then you get one that says you're going to Peoria.
Yeah, that's when it's really exciting. And how many times did you get to go to the state tournament?
I got to go 3 times.
That's cool.
That's when it really gets exciting.
That's when it gets intense. That is the 5th team foul on the Spartans, so Lebanon will be at the line, shooting 2 as Devon Ware will be there with 49 seconds left. I'd say you probably worked with some of these guys before, didn't you, down at the El Dorado tournament or some of those other tournaments?
Absolutely,
yeah. Figured you probably had. Yeah.
Worked a sectional at Benton with Dana Pearson.
Dana Pearson, yeah. Yeah, he's all the way up here from Cobden tonight. Here's a shot out front by Carter Stewart. No, that won't go. Lebanon with the rebound. We got 31 seconds left in the half. Long shot from Now. Then he hits the three-pointer. How about that?
Second three.
Kyle Now. He's just a sophomore for 18 seconds left.
Oh, my.
There's a big collision.
1st and 10.
Yeah. There might be a bruise or 2 on that one. It'll be Spartans' ball. 14 seconds left here on the half.
Foul's on Dion Washington, his first foul.
Waltonville in control. We'll send some shout-outs here at halftime of people who have written in, who are watching the broadcast tonight. We do appreciate that. Lamke with 4 seconds left. Who's going to shoot it? There it is.
Oh, that would have counted.
The three-pointer by Klingler hits the back iron. And we're at halftime. As you see the halftime score up there in the upper left-hand corner, it's 42-17 in favor of the Waltonville Spartans. They're in command of this one. It's first round game at the what is called the Marissa Regional, but being played here at the higher seed location in Waltonville. Ron's working on our halftime stats. We'll come take a look at those. Talk a little bit more about not only the postseason setup, but also I'll remind you of our broadcast schedule this week. And I'll talk about some other interesting tidbits, too. Nesto Hoops has weighed in with his predictions of who will win each and every regional in Illinois. We'll talk about that a little bit. All coming up on AreaSports.net.
Hi, I'm Eric Black, pharmacist and owner at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. We offer compounded weight loss medications such as semaglutide and tirzepatide. My team and I will answer all your questions about these products and have helped hundreds of patients work toward their weight loss goals. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide in several different vial size options. We also offer next day shipping anywhere in Illinois and Missouri.
Learn more by stopping by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon at 2339 Broadway or call 242-8776. At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
All right, welcome back here to Waltonville High School. Spartans are in command here at halftime. You see the score in the upper left-hand corner, 42-17 at halftime over the Lebanon Greyhounds. And, Ron, they just come out and take care of business and got to play a lot of the reserves here, too, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I think that was the plan, Randy. I mean, this is the number 1 seed against the number 16 seed, and I think they anticipated this and had a plan, and they're sticking to it. The Lebanon Greyhounds committed 6 fouls in that first half. They shot really well from the free throw line. They made 7 out of 10 free throws. They had 5 players break the scoring column, and they were led in scoring by Kyle Nowd, who had 2 3-pointers for a total of 6 points. Devon Ware has 4 points, as does Dion Washington. He has 4 points. Caden Wheeler has 2 points, and Nicholas Berger has 1 for a total of 17. For the Waltonville Spartans, they had 8 players score in that first half. And they committed 9 personal fouls. They were 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. And they were led in scoring by Kyle Cooper with 15 points. Gage Peterson had 8 points. Jagger Mayville with 4. Witten Dever with 4. Raleigh Stewart had 2. Isaiah Lemke had 3 points. Carter Stewart had 2. And Aiden Wilson had 4. Total of 42.
All right. Hey, we've received some messages. People that are watching tonight, we're going to send some shout-outs out there. Brandon Spatansky is watching tonight from Nashville, Tennessee. He is an old classmate of Coach Anthony Lowry, and he played on the Spartans team in 05-06.
I was going to say, that's a Waltonville Cessor name, Spatansky.
Absolutely it is. So, Brandon, good to have you watching with us tonight, all the way down from Nashville. Kyle is watching tonight as well. And he says that maybe the sound might not be matching up with the video, which may be part of our scoreboard issue, too. Well, that could be, Kyle.
Wow.
The problem is we can't really shut everything down right now and reset it like we would like to. If there was a JV game tonight, we probably would have done that. We probably would have just taken the scoreboard off and then reloaded it up there, but we can't really do that without shutting everything down. So that's why we'll just stay with the scoreboard in the gym right now and hopefully take care of it that way. All right. Eli is also watching tonight. Terry and Connie are watching from Bonnie. All right, good to have you guys along. Scott is watching tonight. Scott Johnson is watching tonight and sent us some information about some people down in Marion too. Appreciate that. Eli Fairchild was also in Anthony's class, and he's watching from Ewing tonight. Okay, it's
cool.
great to have those former teammates watching and cheering on Coach Lowry.
Yeah. I've refereed
cool.
you guys' games. I got a picture to prove it.
Yeah, absolutely. You do. And broadcast some of those games, too. Yeah, Anthony Lowry, he used to wear the sweatbands around his forearms. Yeah, he was doing that before anybody thought that was cool. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. And boys regionals going on around the area tonight. We'll have those scores all posted for you later on here on our Facebook page at AreaSports.net. We might have a couple scores come in on the ticker here for us, and if so, we'll share those with you. Some of the games start at 6, some start at 7.
Alan Haley is watching.
Okay.
And Alan says, thanks for covering Waltonville small school basketball. Well done. And he goes on to say, I still don't think my kid walked that time. He says,
still complaining, huh?
Just kidding.
Well, Christopher leads at halftime over Thompsonville 30-16, and that is down in the Christopher Regional. So if Christopher wins, they will play on Wednesday night in the second round of that regional down at Christopher. That's where Ron and I are going to be at Wednesday night. We're going to be doing the semifinal game of who we think will probably be Woodlawn against Christopher, but that still remains to be seen after we see what happens around the area tonight. Also at halftime, oh boy, this is a surprise. Wow, because this is being played at Carlisle, that Carlisle Regional. Trenton Westland is all over Carlisle, 37-15. Wow. Man, oh man. Can you believe that? That's at Carlisle. And Westland is spanking them at halftime, 37-15. Again, everybody's 0-0. You just never know.
Yeah, a game like that is just whoever could come out and play the loosest and carefree and get it done.
Here's another shocker at halftime. Again, this is being played at Steelville tonight, the higher seed location, and Steelville is losing at halftime to Trico. Trico's really gotten hot here at the end of the year. They knocked off Woodlawn recently.
They did, and I was told by someone who would know, who saw them play, said they're much better than at that time they had 9 wins. He said they're a much better team than them. But that could be a team that, maybe wasn't all that good at the beginning of the year, but we're not at the beginning of the year anymore.
No, they put it together. But Trico leads Steelville 20-10 at halftime at Steelville.
There you go.
Red Bud leads Sparta 29-27. So those are just some more of the scores that are around the area. Arcola leads CHBC, that's Cowden Herrick Beecher City, 20-18.
I'm glad you know what that is.
To you, it's just
eye chart
syllables to use on the when you play Scrabble.
It looks like an eye chart when you're looking at it.
Here's a little bit of a shocker at halftime. Flora leads Vandalia, 30-23. This is the swan song for the Flora Wolves. Head coach Phil Lieb. This is his last season. Goreville all over Shawnee, as expected at halftime, 51-19. The defending state champs in 1A, West Central, all over Greenview at halftime, 40-7. Athens leads Tri-City at halftime, 15-13. Waterloo-Jabot leads Marissa, 27-23. That's a little bit of a surprise, too. And Oakville, all over Elkville, Alvarado, 41-15 at the half. So those are some other scores going on in regionals around the area. And again, we'll have all the final scores posted for you a little bit later on. We are ready for second half action here, as the Spartans will have the ball first to start the second half. And again, they lead it by a score of 42-17.
And the starters are starting this second half for Waltonville.
Yeah, they'll probably only play a little bit again in this third quarter.
Yeah, and that'll be it for the night.
Probably will be. As the Greyhounds take it back down the other way, here's a shot put up by Washington, no good. Back up again by Washington, no. And rebound this time by the Spartans as Kyle Cooper brings it up.
That's tough to score in there with 2-6-5 guys.
Yeah, it is. A lot of teams have discovered that this year.
Guarding that rim.
Dever feeds it to Jagger Mayville, who scores off the glass. Mayville with a deuce makes it 44-17 Spartans. Up the court comes Ware for the Greyhounds. Now out to Washington. He gives it to Nowd. Nowd working against Dever. Takes it inside. Got it up over Peterson somehow, but the Spartans get the rebound. Here comes Cooper with it. Cooper tries to feed it to Riley Stewart. It's stolen away. A pass down underneath to Getter. He puts it up and in.
First points for Getter.
Getter makes it 44-19. We're in the third quarter, 6:47 to play here. In this first round game, it's number 1 against number 16 as far as the seeds are concerned in this subsectional or this regional complex, whatever you want to call it, at all part of the Marissa Regional.
I think Gage shot that ball left-handed.
He did shoot that left-handed. And rebound.
Little Larry Bird imitation there.
By the Greyhounds. I think he just wanted to see if he could do it. And he almost did. It just was a little short.
I think Bird played the whole game shooting left-handed.
There's the foul on Kyle Cooper.
Probably scored 25 points.
Larry Bird could do about anything he wanted to do. You know that?
Yeah.
He can shoot blindfolded.
Yeah. He won that three-point contest once and never took off his warm-up.
Never took off his warm-up,
He came in the locker room and said, who's going to finish second today?
Which one of you guys is going to finish second tonight?
Yeah.
He'd already made up his mind he was going to win, and he didn't even take his warm-up off.
And he did win it.
Yeah, he did win it easily. Here's a turnaround, and that's in by Ware. Ware scores for the Greyhounds, and the Spartans bring it back up. 44-21. Here's a pass over to Jagger Mayville.
Jagger for three.
He knocks down the trifecta from the left corner pocket. And the ball is lost out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Spartans. Waltonville in control as Peterson has it on the baseline, comes back out to Riley Stewart, to Peterson again. He'll turn around, put up the baby hook, and it's nothing but swish. 49-21. There's a jump ball on the other end. And possession arrow is going to favor Lebanon. Again, we had to remove our scoreboard early on because we had a few gremlins in it. It was posting the score, but then the score would just disappear and dissolve. So we took it down, but you can see the scoreboard at the far end in the corner when we get down to that end. And we'll keep mentioning it to you plenty of times, too, as a shot is no good there by Blake Getter and rebound by the Spartans. This will be our last video broadcast of the Waltonville Spartans this year. The rest of the way, the only thing that we can do for Waltonville would be audio only due to the IHSA limitations there and their arrangement with the NFHS robot cameras. That's thrown away. The steal by Ware as he'll take it the other way for Lebanon.
Floater.
Yep. Shot's no good, and rebound Witten Dever. Dever all the way down the lane. The finger roll.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. Nice touch.
Switch to the left hand.
Real nice touch by Witten Dever. 30-point lead, 51-21, and if it stays like this, we'll have running clock in the fourth quarter as that three-pointer is buried by Ware. Yeah. Timeout on the court. Devon Ware hits the long bomb.
I have a score here from Ron Van Horn.
Okay.
In the fourth quarter, 7 minutes left to play, and West Frankfort is beating Carmi White County 40-36.
That one was kind of a toss-up tonight, I think. Could go either way. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here at Waltonville High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Yeah, the cool thing about postseason, Ron, is that, again, everybody is 0-0 and anything can happen.
Yeah.
You mentioned that West Frankfort lead over Carmi. Most people would think Carmi would win, but you never know. Carmi's got that dynamic player, Mitchell Edwards, who has become their all-time leading scorer in Carmi Bulldog history.
Yeah, he can jump out of the gym.
Oh, my gosh, he can jump. Who knows how many dunks he's had this year. He's probably set the record for dunks for Carmi, too, as well. Here's Peterson feeding it down underneath to Riley Stewart. It's blocked. Lebanon will bring it back the other way as Naud has it. Naud working against Cooper. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Jagger Mayville. No, Mayville just picks it off, seals it. Yeah, now he's going to give it to Dever. Spartans back the other way.
He did give it to him.
He gave it to him, yeah. He didn't mean to, but he did.
He did give it to Jagger Mayville.
He just didn't mean to. Mayville from the baseline, yes. Nothing but nylon. 53-24 Spartans. 3:42 to play here in the third quarter. In the front court, it's Ware with it. He'll do a step back. He got it. He got it. Got it up over Cooper. 53-27. And on the other end, trying to go in for the dunk with Mayville, but he was met at the rim, and the foul is called. So again, you don't want to get injured in a game like this. You want to get everybody a nice little workout to get ready for Wednesday, but you don't want anybody getting hurt. Mayville will be at the line.
Second foul on Dion Washington.
And got the rebound. All right. Here's the Greyhounds in the front court. Ware has it. They swing it down in the corner now to Berger. He buries it. He's the lone senior on Lebanon's team, Nicholas Berger, and he buries the three ball. Goreville has increased their lead over Shawnee, 78-27 after three quarters, as Jagger Mayville sticks it in the hole. And now the Greyhounds back in the front court. 58-30 is our score. There's a steal down to Cooper. Nice pass. Cooper with the reverse layup and in. And we're back to the 30-point lead again. And that's what it takes in order to have the running clock, which we'll probably see in the fourth quarter. Here's a pass down to Getter. Knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Lebanon. Yeah, the Spartans definitely beefed up their schedule this year, no question. And we believe it's made them a lot tougher, and we're going to find out as postseason moves along. There's not much they haven't seen this year, defensively or offensively. How about that block by Gage Peterson? Into the hands of Dever, gets it down to Mayville, and it goes off his hand out of bounds. 2:07 to go here in the third quarter. In the ball game for the Greyhounds, number 33 is Amari Ells. He's a junior. Saw some action there in the first half. Now gets it over. Now to the top to Ware. Ware looks to drive.
Travel.
Looked like he did.
Yep.
You still got your touch, Ron. Blowing that whistle before they do.
The game's much easier to call from right here.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice view from right here, for sure. Yeah, I like this gym, the brightness and the brightness of the floor. I mean, they've done a nice job here. Cooper for three. No, and Gage Peterson is there, and guess what? He sticks it back in the hole. And Lamke gets a steal. Back to Peterson. Minute 27 to go here, third quarter. Jagger Mayville, no. Greyhounds bring it back up. Long three out front by Ware. Nope. Here comes Cooper with it for the Spartans. Lamke's got it now. And there's Jagger Mayville along the baseline with a nice shot.
It's about a 14-point quarter for Jagger Mayville.
Yeah, everybody getting in on the action tonight. Stay tuned for those postseason or post-game stats here by Ron after the game. And that's a steal by Lamke. Good hustle. Ball goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a whole new 5 coming in for the Spartans with 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And back in is Carter Stewart, also Brendan Klingler, Weston Rose, Aiden Wilson, and I think Lamke's going to stay out there with him. Yep. Greyhounds back in the front court. Here's Washington with it. Takes it down the paint, leans in. No, can't get it. Lamke with the rebound. Lamke up the court. Gets it over to Rose. Rose down underneath to Wilson. He goes up on glass and scores. How about that? Aiden Wilson with a nice post-up move.
6 points for Aiden Wilson.
Good move by the sophomore. 2 seconds left here in the third quarter, and
3 free throws.
There's a whistle and a foul. Yep. 1.1 second on the clock here in the third quarter.
Aiden Wilson, his third foul.
66-30. Spartans in control. Got the reserves in there. We'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter as Ware is at the line, shooting 3 as off the back iron on the first one. So reminder, Wednesday night we'll be down at Christopher for that semifinals of that 1A regional. Depending upon how everything plays out tonight, of course, it could be Christopher against Woodlawn in one semifinal. Could be Oakville against either Cecilier or... Oh, he made it! That was a heck of a shot. Did they count that? Did they count it?
I wasn't watching.
No, they did not count it. They waved it off. They waved it off. He netted it from well beyond the half line, but it does not count. It was after the buzzer. It's pretty, though. Looked real good. All right, that's the end of 3 quarters. Spartans in control 66-30. Back with the fourth quarter and a running clock in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
All right, Oakville has defeated Elkville Alvarado tonight, 63-39. So Oakville will be in that one semifinal on Wednesday night that we will be doing down at Christopher. Friday night, Ron and I are going to be covering the championship game of the boys 2A regional, and we anticipate that potentially being Pinckneyville against Belleville-Altoff, the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state.
Yeah.
So that'll be a thriller.
Waltonville puts this game away. They're going to surpass their win total from last season.
They are.
Of 25.
They are.
This will be 26.
Reserves are going to stay out there. Still getting cat calls. Dana Pearson still hearing cat calls out there by the crowd, wanting that basket to count. That long shot at the end of the quarter. All right. Lebanon gets a steal. Greyhounds in the front court with Naud. Naud will get it over to Ware. Ware back to Naud. He'll put up a long 3, and that's no good. Rebound's grabbed by Lamke.
That was an NBA 3.
That was out there. Lamke feeds it
Nice
to Aiden
pass.
Wilson. Misses a shot, stays with it, but grabbed out there by the Greyhounds, and they'll get it up the court to Getter. Getter back to Ware, and that's blocked, and coming away with it is Brendan Klingler.
Nice pass.
Down to Aiden Wilson, and he scores. Wilson is having a nice night off the bench.
Yeah, this second unit for Waltonville, they can play a little bit.
Yeah, they can. And, you know, they had a lot of success at that JV level this year. I mean, they were undefeated for the longest time. I don't know if they ever lost.
Well, and they played a lot of varsity minutes, too, because the varsity team was ahead a lot.
That's going to be a foul on the Greyhounds, and going to the line will be Weston Rose for the Spartans. And, again, that running clock is moving.
Blake Getter, his second foul.
You see the score, 68-30. The final on the Goreville game, they beat Shawnee 90-35. And Marcus sent us a message, and he's got an update on that Carterville-Westglen game. Westglen is up over Carterville after 3 quarters by 27 points. Wow. That just blows me away. Carlisle had everything set up. They were hosting the regional and get knocked off in the first round by Westglen. Back up on the miss. No good by Rose. Again, the Spartans have it. Wilson back up.
Traveling.
And he calling for traveling, yep. Well, Aaron Britton, our good friend Aaron Britton, Nesto Hoops, he made his own predictions as to who he thought would win regionals around the state. We're going to post those later on tonight on our page so you can see them. He was uncanny in his accuracy last year. Brian writes in and says, hey, where's that championship game at between Belleville-Altoff and Peñaville? I'm sorry, I thought I mentioned that. Maybe I didn't. It's at Chester. It's all the way down on the bank of the river there, down at Chester High School. That's where Ron and I will be Friday night. At the line will be Washington. That's short. But it is interesting to see what his predictions are. And again, he was uncanny accurate last year. He kind of predicted that run last year by Christar Rock.
And Jabot.
He also said Weber would go deep, which they did. So he knew. Along the baseline, the shot by Klingler's no good. Back out it comes. It's a bank shot, no good by Stewart, but the follow by Aiden Wilson is good.
Aiden Wilson is in double figures.
Off the bench. Gotta love it. And we're going to go deeper into the bench now. 4:06 to play in the game, deeper into the Waltonville Spartan bench.
Second foul on Carter Stewart.
Hunter Mannon is coming in the game, along with Colton Mays, along with Reed Robinson and Jackson Dees. And who am I missing?
Triton Fassett. He's
yes,
a senior.
They're all in the game now, playing the final 4 minutes of this contest for Waltonville.
You can dress 15 players for postseason.
And they're playing all 15.
All seeing action.
Yeah. Top of the key is shot no good by Naud. Spartans have it as Colton Mays will bring it across. Mays goes into Hunter Mannon. Down on the block. Back out. Here's a drive in the paint. Swing it to the right side. Back out again to Robinson. Robinson gets it down on the baseline.
Nice
and the shot is up and in by Jackson Dees. And it's good pass in there as Dees scores. 73-31. And Greyhounds coaching staff going to do the same thing. They're going to empty the bench. So let's see if we can identify those guys for Lebanon. Number 4 is Elijah McAllister. Number 40 is Joseph Corbett. 52 is Bryson Young in the game. Let's see, 20 is Dylan Gim. And number 50,
Leon Johnson.
Leon Johnson, thank you. All right, inside there's a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be free throws forthcoming here for Bryson Young. He's a freshman in the game here at the line for Lebanon.
Fouls on Hunter Mannon.
Mannon is a junior.
So Bryson Young a chance to get in the scorebook. And he banks it in.
Yeah, why not? Bank it in. 73-32. We got 2:05 and counting in the ball game. Spartans are going to improve to 26-4, and Lebanon will end their season at 4-24 as that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Waltonville basketball. Let's see if another one of these reserves can score here. Up the court is Robinson. Inside to Mannon, down in the corner. Back to Mannon. On the block, he turns. Left it short, stays with it. And ball goes out of bounds.
We're in CBS territory here.
Yeah.
Call the big stuff.
Hamilton County has beaten El Dorado tonight, 62-37. So the Foxes advance in the 2A regional, and the El Dorado Eagles are done. Minute 14 left. Long three, no. Mannon with the rebound. He hands it off to Robinson. Robinson gets it ahead up to Dees. Down to Mannon. Across the lane there. Bassett.
Nope.
No, it wouldn't go. Mannon with a follow, and it goes. 51 seconds left. Yeah, this third string's playing hard, too.
Yeah.
Rebound by Robinson on the miss by the Greyhounds. Gets it ahead to Dees. He'll fire it up, and it rattles in and out. Lebanon with the rebound. Up the court, it's Leon Johnson.
Leon Johnson with a behind-the-back dribble and a Euro step going coast to coast.
He almost got it up. Wouldn't fall. Bassett has the basketball. 15 seconds left. There's a drive that's off the rim by Robinson. And rebound Bryson Young for Lebanon. Young brings it back out to Johnson. No. And that's going to be the ball game. That's it. It's a final. Waltonville wins it 75-32. The Spartans advance to the semifinals of the Marissa Regional. They'll play Wednesday night in Marissa. Don't yet know their opponent, but we'll know soon. Ron will have some post-game stats here for us momentarily. Again, we'll post all the scores of all the regionals for you here after a while on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net. And again, Wednesday night, we will be at Christopher, bringing you a couple semifinal games of that 1A regional at Christopher, because we are allowed to do video down there, and in Marissa, we are not allowed to do video because of the NFHS arrangement with the IHSA. And then Friday night, we'll be down at Chester for the championship game, which we think will probably be Pinckneyville against Belleville-Altoff. They are the top seeds. 3A basketball tonight. Carbondale has beaten Salem 43-24, so that means the Mount Vernon Rams do in fact play Carbondale on Wednesday in the 3A regional at Carbondale. And also on Wednesday night, Marion will play against Olney on the other side of that 3A regional. Somebody reminded me that, Waltonville's JV team did in fact go undefeated this year. We knew they were undefeated for the longest time, but we weren't sure if they finished undefeated, but they did in fact go undefeated, so that's good news for them. Try to find some other scores here for you as Ron's working on our post-game stats. Yeah, a lot of basketball tonight as we kick off the postseason regionals. Some games start at 6, some games start at 7. So some games are ending about the same time as this one, but others will be a little bit later on. Tell you what, we'll take another little break and here at Waltonville in just a moment.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
All right, after 3 quarters, Sparta leads Redbud 41-37. That would end up being a bit of an upset if that holds. And on that Carlisle score again, another update. Trenton Westland leads Carlisle 55-29. Wow, that's a shocker. Thank you. Just a shocker that Carlisle would lose by that much on their home floor in the regional. That's what the shocker is. That regional, by the way, which includes Breeze Central, Breeze Mater Dei, Nashville, Columbia, Westland, and Carlisle. Our friend Aaron Britton, Nesto Hoops, he says Columbia is going to win that thing. He's picking Columbia to win that regional run, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. I think Columbia's got a really good shot to win that.
They're playing really good basketball right now. They got everybody back. They're finally healthy, and they hadn't been healthy for a long time. North Clay leads Mulberry Grove 22-9 in another 1A regional tonight. I am ready for post-game stats whenever you are, Ron.
All right, I got them.
Let's do it.
All right, for the Lebanon Greyhounds, had 7 people make the scoring column tonight. Nicholas Berger had 4 points. Blake Getter had 2. Devon Ware had 12 points, their only double-figure scorer. Kyle Nowd had 6 points. Dion Washington had 5. Caden Wheeler had 2, and Bryson Young had 1. The Greyhounds were 9 out of 17 from the free throw line. They committed 8 personal fouls in this basketball game. For the Waltonville Spartans, let's see how many players scored for them. 4, 6, 9, 11.
11 of the 15 players scored.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
They committed 14 personal fouls. They were 5 out of 9 from the line. Led in scoring by Kyle Cooper with 17 points. He got 15 of those in the first half. Gage Peterson with 12 points. Jagger Mayville led all scorers, with 18 points. Aiden Wilson off the bench with 10 points, so 4 players in double figures for Waltonville. Whitten Dever had 6 points. Riley Stewart with 2. Isaiah Lamke with 3. Weston Rose had 1. Carter Stewart had 2. Hunter Mannon had 2. And Jackson Dees had 2 for a total of 75.
Spartans led it at the half 42-17. They win it 75-32. The good news is everybody got to play. 11 of the 15 players scored, and nobody got injured. That's important, too, as you move on in postseason. So you just never know. So, again, the Spartans, we wish them well along the way as they will move on now to the semifinals at that Marissa Regional. And if they do, in fact, win out and win the Marissa Regional, they will move on to the Cobden Sectional and will probably play Meridian in that first semifinal, as it'll probably be Goreville against whoever wins that Christopher Regional on the other side.
And they played them earlier, Meridian earlier, and was Marion, wasn't it? Played them at Marion.
Down at Marion, right.
And won that game. But that game doesn't mean a whole lot right now.
Yeah. Carmi has come from behind and beat West Frankfort. We had that score earlier. Carmi did win that over West Frankfort 53-50, so that was a tight one.
Right. You said Hamilton County won.
Hamilton County won. Carmi will now play Benton in that 2A regional, which will be played at McLeansboro, and that'll be on Wednesday night.
Be some maroon in that building.
There'll be a little bit of maroon in there, won't there? All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Waltonville. Again, it's our final video broadcast of the year for Waltonville Spartans anyway. We will do some video on Wednesday night down at Christopher with 2 semifinals down there. We'll have video on Friday night from Chester in the championship game of the 2A regional down there, which we think will probably be Petersville against Belleville-Altoff, the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in the state. So until we talk to you Wednesday night from Christopher, this is Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Again, the final score, Waltonville wins it over Lebanon 75-32. They improved to 26-4 on the season. For Ron Standard, Randy Olson saying so long from Waltonville. Good night.